Another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week in Destiny, we're celebrating the start of 2025 with the launch of Revenant Act 3. While your beloved twin may have taken a break these past few weeks, we have not stopped working on what's coming soon. As we ramp back up in the new year, we're taking a look at everything you can enjoy in Act 3, as well as launching voting for this year's Festival of Lost Armor. So let's jump in. Topics for this week: Revenant Act 3 is live. Bungie rewards, exotic armory collection, Slayer's Fang, strange coins cap increase in heresy, and Festival of Lost 2025 armor voting. Okay. All right. Hold on, guys. How many strange coins, right? And what's the armor look like? Now, Revenant Act 3 is live, available January the 7th. New story missions, new weapons, new exotic mission kills fall, new artifact mods, and 50 additional seasonal pass ranks. Act 3 went live on Tuesday, and we've come to the conclusion of Revenant. In addition to the conclusion of Fickel's story, we've also got a new exotic mission, weapons, and artifact perks. We're actually going to be talking about this here in a few days, guys. I just kind of want to, I don't want to spoil anything because I know some of you guys haven't done the act, but I actually enjoyed the story bits, and the conclusion on this. So I'm going to leave it at that, but we'll be doing kind of a review, if you will, of the narrative. But when we talk about, this entire episode, we also have to bring up the rollout of episodes, also just the bugs and everything else, man. So all of that is going to be in our episode Revenant review, if you will, sometimes this weekend. All right, now the story concludes. If you haven't had a chance to jump to Revenant yet, or you're waiting for all the content to come out, you can now play through all the story content in episode Revenant, start to finish, and learn the fates of Fickel, Mithrax, and Aramis, and your guardian stakes in it. And if you're wondering where Yod Skolas is, our scouts suspect he's still around somewhere in Prison of Elders. We'll know more in a few days. Wink week. Oh, chat, y'all know anything about this? So we have an event coming up with Skolas? No, my question is for Skolas. Is he just going to be a boss in Contest of Elders, or is there going to be an actual event surrounding Skolas? I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. Now, new exotic mission kills fall. Our new exotic mission sees Guardians assaulting Fickel's Revenant Fortress, a derelict castle made from the shattered Awoken Watchtower in the Tangled Shore. You must uncover the dark secrets within the fortress to stop the Revenant once and for all, and play a little music on the side to do so. The mission will also grant you and everyone in your fire team the new Slayer's Fang exotic shotgun when you complete it for the very first time. As you work your way through the fortress and complete full runs, you'll unlock new dialogue and boss encounters. Now, during our Act 2 developer livestream, we provided a glimpse of this new exotic shotgun in action, but now you can finally get your hands on Slayer's Fang and put it to work. The Heart Piercer perk allows rounds to shatter into submunitions upon impact and also pack a bunch against Overload champions. Combined with a Night Sworn Sight perk, these submunitions can become even more potent, as they'll also weaken targets. Weaken is very strong during this episode as it activates multiple artifact perks. Slayer's Fang opens a ton of build crafting possibilities. Now, with Slayer's Fangs in hand, you can venture back into Kill's Fall to round out your new weapon with 4 catalysts available to add. You can grab all 4 catalyst quests from Ido and complete them in one go if you fancy, but we suggest you put together a competent fire team as you need to play Kill's Fall an expert to do so. One thing I really did like here, guys, imagine how you would feel if you were going to have to do what we did last episode, which was we have to play the mission every week for the catalyst, which is something that's been a thing now for forever, man. You know what I mean? Take the Strambo from last year, right? We had to do the same exact thing. It was really, really nice picking up all 4 catalysts, knocking them all out. They all have the same objectives, outside of the separate objectives of finding those void anchors. But as far as getting the kills and stuff, it was really nice to just knock them all out. All right, new legendary weapons. Act 3 has added 2 new legendary stasis weapons to the loot pool, both obtainable in the new exotic mission. Also, as you unlock new tonics for this activity, you'll be able to earn even more of them as you play it. We have Red Tape, the Stasis Scout Rifle. This new lightweight frame scout rifle offers a host of great perk combinations. Rhyme Stealer plus Headstone is available for builds looking to go all in on Frost Armor, while the classic combo 4 times the charm and explosive payload will make the Night Watch enthusiast proud. We salute you folks. Heretic's Fervor, this stasis rocket launcher. This aggressive frame rocket launcher offers some effective combos for a very balanced archetype, such as auto-loading holster plus explosive light. You can also get Slide Shot in the 3rd column and Bipod in the 4th. Chill Clip is also available in the 4th column. Yeah, you can also get, let me look at it real quick. Yeah. Okay, so this is still a thing. Yeah, chat, you can get double quick draw, which is so odd. It's odd enough just having quick draw to begin with, but double quick draw. Now, new artifact perks. With Act 3, we've also got a new row of artifact perks. And this new row focuses on making your void abilities even more menacing, with Frenzy Hunger and Void Renewal offering benefits while Devour is active. The final column perk, Old God's Rights, allows you to rain down destruction when using void weapons. We suggest you mix some of these new perks with Slayer's Fang and maybe one of the new tonics to have a very fun and purple time. Yeah, we've got a breakdown video coming out, I don't know, tomorrow, I think, tomorrow morning. Anyways, it breaks down the artifact mods for those that are interested in it. But yeah, it leans into void heavily. Again, my thoughts on these mods. In my opinion, with it being like only 6 weeks left of the episode, Act 3 mods should be like crazy. You know what I mean? Right? It should be wild. And then, you know, we'll talk about that more in the breakdown video. But it's like, it's one of those things like already like a lot of players are kind of just like hanging around. It's not like we have like a day one raid or a day one dungeon to do. So might as well just make the mods crazy so everybody can just have a good time, have some fun, even if it does make things kind of busted for a bit. Now, new tonics associated with Kel's Fall have been added in Act 3, including 2 new legendary tonics focused on Red Tape and Heretic's Fervor. As a reminder, with the recent changes to tonics, legendary tonics will now guarantee the associated weapon drops when triggered directly to your loot feed, rather than being shared across multiple Revenant weapon drops. This act also brings 3 new volatile tonics to unlock. These tonics allows you to boost the new Void Renewal and Old God Rights artifact perks. Now, Exotic Armory Collection Slayer's Fang. The Exotic Armory Collection adds its next installment with the new Exotic Shotgun Slayer's Fang. Brave Guardians who completed Kel's Fall and claimed Slayer's Fang in Destiny 2 by March 5th, 2025 can add this new Bungie reward to the collection. You can hang it on your office wall. You can brag about how you caught such an exotic looking catfish. So go forth, Guardian, and build the strength of your arsenal. Ah, yes. I love how they threw the perks in right here. Oh, here we go. Here we go, baby. Strange coin cap increase in Heresy. Over the next few weeks, we'll be preparing you for what you can expect in Heresy. To start, we've got a nice quality of life change coming with the launch of Heresy. Strange coin cap is being increased from 99 to 199. Osirian ciphers and Nightfall cipher cap increase also from 10 to 30. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Prices for items that cost strange coins and ciphers will remain the same, so this change will allow you to save more to spend when Zur arrives or when a Nightfall or Trials weapon you're targeting comes into rotation. The cap increase for Osirian ciphers is just one of many Trials-related changes we have coming in Heresy. We'll be sharing all the details in the weeks ahead, so keep an eye out. Trials-related changes. Interesting. I think it's good. Yeah. More strange coins, hell yeah. Now, if we can add another line that's like, hey, like right under this, increase vault space to 1,000. You know what I mean? Or whatever vault overhaul they got going on. It's supposed to be some sort of vault overhaul. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Now, Festival of Lost armor voting. Festival of Lost armor. Festival of Lost has come and gone, but it's already time for us to start thinking about the next iteration of the festival. While most of that happens behind the scenes, we need your help to decide on Festival of Lost fashion for 2025. Just like past events, we've chosen 2 meta themes and classes will be available to mix and match voting results across them. This year's Spooky Season Showdown is Slayers versus Specters. However, we're going to tinker with the program a little based on your feedback. While you still vote on which armor set is going to be released during Festival of the Lost, we will commit to producing the runner-up sets later. Oh, okay. While we aren't promising a specific timeline, they'll typically be released before the next year's Festival of the Lost event. Okay. We know a lot of you love the Wizards who didn't make the cut for 2024. We felt the same way. So we're making plans to release those armors during Heresy this year. We aren't planning on producing all past runner-up armor, but we felt like the fashion could use a few more Wizard hat options. Now, on to this year's voting. Players will get an email from us in order to vote, or you can use the survey. Voting will be open for a week, and we'll share the winners once we get the results sorted out. So, again, everything from this previous year's Festival of the Lost, if you didn't get the set that you wanted, Titans, you'll be able to get them in Heresy. Interesting. All right. These are your armor sets that you can vote on, everybody. Oh, my God. Okay. That's pretty fire. They all look good, dude. Oh, my God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so this is slashers. Okay. So, armor set 1, slashers. Specters, armor set 2. Oh, man. Look, I think slashers for the Titan. And then for the Hunter and Warlock, I think Specters. I gotta say, man, this Hunter set right here is some of the best design armor I have ever seen in Destiny. No lie. Like, better than actual expansion armor sets that have been put out. This is an armor set that would make me literally play Hunter. That looks so good. I love the hood and skull. And just like the roses right here on the sides, man. That's so fire. All right, players support report known issues. Players can get out of bounds through a hole in the environment of Kill's fault. Slayer's Fang stuns overload champions as intended, but does not prevent them from healing, which is unintended. After completing Act 3, Aramis is still in the jail, and Mr. Axe is still hooked up to the servitor in this corrupted state. Okay, so... yes, spoilers, by the way. Yeah, we found that very odd. Aramis was still in the jail, and yes, Mithrax is still hooked up, which is not supposed to be the case. So it's good to know that Bungie's not overlooking that, and that was supposed to actually change. I just thought they were just like, yeah, leave them. You know what I mean? Until the end of the episode. Okay, only one player in a fire team receives credit for destroying the illusionary anchor in Kel's fall. Yeah, dude, the whole anchor system is so buggy. During the boss fight, sometimes the portal back to the Revenant plane doesn't open when multi-phasing the balls, leading to a soft lock. The 4 exotic catalyst quest for Slayer's Fang Shotgun requires players to defeat enemies with a tonic active, but progress is only counting in Revenant's seasonal activities. Okay, we did them all in the quests. I don't know about you guys, but we literally just loaded right back in the quest and got all our kills right there. The Kills Fall exotic mission doesn't display different weeks in Fireteam Finder. The Scourgeon Melodies Triumph sometimes has a track on melodies. Guitar errors are occurring at an elevated rate. The Hunter's Tether is disabled in Vesper's Host due to causing crashes. We're currently targeting a fix for mid-January. Dude, this is all episode long. All episode long, man. That is wild. Vesper's Host, if the correct panels in the heart room of the first encounter are shot too quickly, a nuke won't spawn and the room won't try to reset itself. Vesper's Host, sometimes the final boss doesn't spawn and players are forced to wipe for the encounter to start. Some weapons cannot swap perks or their perks have become hidden. Really. Warlock's Balladros Wrathweaver's exotic causes more damage than intended. The Storm Dancer's Brace Ascending Amplitude perk does not return super energy when the player uses Storm Trance while transcended. Modifiers in Vanguard Ops occasionally change after loading into an area. All right. As a final note from Bungie, that's everything we have for this week. We have many more Heresy updates coming up in the next few weeks. So we hope you are ready for that. These are massive updates that will focus on PvP and Sandbox that will probably take you and your favorite content creators some time to chew through. Be ready. The Destiny 2 community team. All right. Big Sandbox changes. We actually have some big Sandbox changes coming next Tuesday, which I'm surprised Bungie didn't talk about. Pulse rifles are getting a big buff inside of PvP, or lightweights. So things like Outbreak, Bad Juju, getting big buffs next week inside of PvP, amongst other lightweights. Rapid fires like Chroma Rush, Rufus also getting a buff. Some nerfs coming out to high impact pulse rifles, and a couple other things. So we've got, but they say we got some sizable things coming in Heresy.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.